2 and 1.
Whoa, that's a fast count. Oh my God, this is terrifying, but I'm not allowed to yell. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I don't know what's going on. This is really fast. Okay, I don't know where the end is. It's terrible, something flew in front of me. Okay, it's fun, I'm having fun, I swear. I really wish I could tell what was going on around me. I'm taking my glasses off, just for the feeling of the light. Woo! Whoa, there's the end. I found the end.
At anti-brain
That was horrifying. I thought I was going to pass out in the beginning. I had nothing. It was just, all black tunnel. And it just kept accelerating and accelerating, like, feels uncomfortable.
At Joni BC said hi y'all.
What's going on, everybody? That was me on a zip line. Steve, I'm not Steve.
Voicemail BTW.
Well, cool. Hopefully, if you left a voicemail, we'll get to that one today. What's going on, everybody? This is the Blind Surfer Show. You just watched me ziplining. It was at the where was I? It was at the San Diego Zoo.
I almost called I got the notification at
Safari Park. Oh, I wanted to hear that message.
At a wasp said, where was that zipline?
That was the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, and it was scarier than I expected. I had done a zipline a few years earlier when I had some eyesight, and that gave me enough. Like back then, I had enough eyesight to know where the end was approximately. This time I got on the thing, and you could hear me. I'm just freaking out throughout that whole thing because I got on and you accelerate immediately. I think they said that you go 70 miles an hour on that thing. And I had no idea where the end was. I had no idea it was around me. Like a seagull could have flown in front of my face and I could have smacked into it and I would have had no idea. Also, the end of those things is so brutal. You're going 70 miles an hour and all of a sudden, boom, boom, you're down to 15 miles an hour. And it's like your stomach wants to come out your mouth. And I just the whole time I was like, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? When's it going to happen?
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
It was Brooks that was next to me that was filming that thing, and I was freaking out. I had to talk myself. I had to talk myself into I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. This is cool. I just had to chill. It was all mental. I knew I was safe. I knew I wasn't gonna die on that thing or anything. Welcome everybody. We got the chats going.
On Twitch in about 20 minutes.
Someone's going to be on Twitch in about 20 minutes. That's cool. I'm at Pete Gustin on Twitch. If you would like to follow me over there, the notifications, I'm told, I think maybe Danny was saying that, Terminate 1 might have been saying that he got the Twitch notification that I was going live, because a lot of the times, YouTube doesn't send out notifications about lives. I got 2.5, I get the stats.
BC said thanks, Sarah.
What up, Joni? I get the stats, and I got 2.51 million followers on YouTube.
Lucid Dragon said, yeah, and you're blind, so the anxiety is probably worse for you than other people.
Yeah, totally.
You're brave for that.
Thank you. It was a good time. With 2.5 million subscribers, they send out. This is funny. I saw it last night. They sent out 36 notifications that I was live. I was like, out of the 2.5 million people that followed me on YouTube, you thought maybe 36 would want to watch the show. Then I started to feel bad about myself. I'm like, maybe they're right. Maybe only 36 people can stand me for more than 60 seconds at a time. That's sad. But if you want to follow me over on Twitch, it's at Pete Gustin. I know they do a better job of sending out the notifications. We're live tonight on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. I'm saying we because, me and Sam the Chicken over here. And also, Banana will be joining around 6:30 p.m.
5:59 p.m.
About half an hour, 31 minutes. It's 5:59 p.m. Went on a couple minutes early, as I usually do, here Pacific time. And where are we tonight? We're Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. And if you want to get your messages read right away, it's $3 or more super chat on YouTube, and the notification will get read out loud by the Gregory voice. It'll interrupt me. It'll start reading it immediately. If you want to do 200 bits or more over on Twitch, which ends up being a bit of a deal, it's a little bit cheaper. Same thing. It'll read the message out loud. I am
6099 just followed.
See, thank you for the follow. I appreciate the follow. I get notified.
Error 4978 said hi Sarah.
Hi Sarah. I like everybody in the community.
Company
just
caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.eventformat.tts.richmessage.attachment.
You know what that is? That is I had some custom.
Grant just followed.
Thanks, Grant. Appreciate that. I had some custom scripts made. Someone just followed. by this company called Caster Labs because I wanted to know what was going on in the chat. And it used to be when Brooks was here, he'd kind of tell me some messages every now and then. But I wouldn't. Let's see. Can I put? I think I can put the chat up there if it's active.
PTSD Jamco said good morning from South Africa.
What up, Jamco? Good morning over in South Africa. Good evening.
Said hi, Pete.
I wonder what time it is. So it's morning. Would that be tomorrow?
And Nick Tender said hello.
What up, Nick Tender? I think
Happy
that means
face.
it's tomorrow. Over in South Africa. Yeah, but this company, Caster Labs, they actually put together a program just for me so that I can hear the chat messages, because obviously there's a lot of stuff going on in the chat, but I couldn't read it. You know, I had no idea what was going on over there, and I wanted to be able to hear it, know what was going on. And I think, I wonder if can I have it running? I wonder if I can have it running in my ears so that you guys don't have to listen at the same exact time. Repeat message. He says, do an ad demo. Let's see. I could. Someone he wants me to do an ad demo, D&D demo. Pause TTS, resume TTS. Like, so, let me see. I think I actually got this microphone working today. This is a real voiceover microphone. Like this one right here. This is a podcasting microphone. This right here is something that I would use in my studio. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. That is a real... Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. So that is a... This is called... God, it's such a sensitive microphone. It is a TLM 103 from Neumann. Long Arm John says, hi, how has your day been? So, see, I'm better than Jenny the text girl. I can read the text messages as they come in. So I'm listening to them in this ear and then performing them here on this microphone. Long Arm John says, hi, how has your day been? Can we do it? Can we do it dramatic? Do I have any... Curtis says, is he doing calls today? This microphone I am going to be doing calls today. There we go. CJ 123,731 says, hi. Nablubini says, hasta luego. I'm reading the text messages for you guys. Joni Live 479 says, heaven see. What does that mean? What is my favorite movie? Any movie that I am paid to do a trailer for. I enjoyed the Hobbit movies. No, not the Hobbit movies. Lord of the Rings. I love those. Chris 2015-7 says, nothing. He didn't say anything. This microphone, if I take this off, this thing is called a popper stopper. This microphone is so sensitive. Like it'll, yeah, like blowing up. Yeah, my mouth noise is like blowing up the microphone. That is a TLM 103. Curtis. Awesome. I am in the line waiting now. LOL. Have I heard of the amazing digital circus? No, I've not heard of that. I don't know what that is. I told you guys it would be interactive day. So it's me reading your messages, not just Jenny the chat lady. Anything you guys want to talk about today? Yes, we'll be taking phone calls. I've got some Check Pete's voicemails. Is it like annoying to use this microphone the whole time? I feel like it's too powerful. I can't get very loud because it will explain. How do I read the comments? I feel like I just explained that. I'm glad you love my videos. You're from Wales, UK. Joni BC says, at Chris 2015-7, please use English. Someone's not using English. Terminate 1 says, hey Riri. I'm reading the messages. They're on. Well, someone's asking me to say the name of their company. I mean, you'd have to pay for that. Do your folks ever watch your lives? I think they do. Oop.
At SarahCam7808 tip $3 through
Thanks,
Super
Sarah.
Chat. Please like, subscribe, and super chat if possible.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. That was why do you love my voice so much? Well, I don't want it to be monotone. That's not good. Hold on. Let me see if I can fire this up again. I think, well, I couldn't remember what you said. Oh, I'm responding to messages that, can you guys see them on the screen? Hey, Pete. Would you come clean about faking that the boxes you stab are empty? I've told you a bunch of times. Sometimes they're empty and sometimes they're not. Whoa, he's live. At Amaze Puzzle says, lols, how much is it? How much do I charge for a voiceover? Starts at $1,600. Just Anybody Zero says, Chris 2015 apparently wrote in Japanese characters. and when I put it into translate, it said, hello. Yes, someone said. At Devil's Advocate 2354 says, good evening all. I'm just going to sit here and read your messages all night. That wouldn't drive everybody nuts, would it? Oh, somebody loves the bland man unboxing videos. I think he meant blind man or blind guy. Hi, DA. So I'm hearing these in this from this phone right here. Someone says I love your videos. Thank you. Joni BC says rules: be kind. PG-13/family friendly topics. No spamming chat with single words or emojis. Don't keep asking the same question. And only 18 plus for calls. And then Sarah says, hey to Devil's Advocate. Crazid Twin 634 says, hi. Devil's Advocate 2354 says, missed you last night. Well, I missed you last night too. I might drive myself crazy doing this. All right, I'm putting this thing down. Well, you are in a theater. You could be in a theater. Do I go to microbreweries? Someone asked. Yeah, totally. Someone asked if I do custom voicemails for people. I mean, I try not to do that. Hold on, I need to stop this. It's all too much. It's all too much for me. I'm going to hit pause on this one. You like that? Oh, Sarah says that that's good. Hold on. Let's see if I can put this up.
63.
Pause.
Steiner CS said, hope you're having a good night.
Oh, geez, that was Silver Shaft.
At Sarah
Silver
Kim
Shaft says, oh, it's
7808
Pete.
said you need to do this more often.
Oh,
Pete.
my
This
goodness,
is
that was
fun.
a lot. That was crazy. Okay, I had the music going.
Did said in the QA.
Did you guys actually like that? Was that interesting? So that's me hearing the text messages coming through.
Alexander Solberg 45 just followed.
Thank you for the follow. Coming through my earpiece
said,
and
it's Pete.
repeating after it. It is me. Hello, what's going on?
At Rira 4978 said HIDA.
Hi, DA. That's Devil's Advocate, I think.
DJ just followed.
Thank you for the follow, DJ. What did I want to get to
69
tonight?
Gaja said you're funny rolling on the floor.
I kind of wanted to hear what you guys had to say tonight, and we're like.
Blabo said I haven't been getting your vids anymore. What the heck?
Yeah, I know. Blabo. Was it? I hope I'm not calling you Blabo. I hope that's actually what your username was. Yeah, YouTube especially. They sometimes they feed you to people, sometimes they don't, and that's one thing. That's one thing I wanted to do tonight. Someone was calling me out on that. Hold on, I'm going to close this because someone was asking me. I said that I would. I never hide anything from you guys. You guys know everything that's going on. I said, speaking rate, hold on. 75%. I said I was going to show you guys. I always tell you guys like that. This isn't a moneymaker for me. And I've gotten a couple people being like, prove it. Like I don't know how much you guys think that making videos like this earns me. All right. So the video I posted yesterday.
Visibility, public, video performance.
If I go to video performance,
diagram, estimated revenue, $3.10.
I made $3.10 off of the video from yesterday. So that was $3.10 from the video I posted yesterday. I wouldn't date a blind person. This was the one from 2 days ago. Let's see how much I made off of that one.
Subscribers plus diagram, screenshot, estimated revenue, $2.80.
$2.80. So in 2 days, I made about $6 off the shorts that I post. I mean, I can keep going through these. Back.
Trolls and bullies beware.
Trolls and bullies beware. That's another video that I posted. Let's see. Video performance on that one.
Subscriber, diagram, estimated revenue, $6.77.
Ooh, I made $6.70. How much was that?
Estimated revenue, $6.77.
$6.77. So every day I'm making like $5 or $6 off these things. And if you say, okay, those are shorts, how much do you make off of a long? Let's see. Long video, the last long video that I posted.
Screenshot, view, watch, chart, screen, subscribers, diagram, screen, estimated revenue, $3.42.
$3.42 off of my long video. I keep telling you guys, I don't do this to make money. This is not a money. This is a money loser for me. And how about a live video? This is my last live video. This is one I did yesterday. Let's see the total amount of money I made off of that one. Oh, $0. I made $0 off of that one. So. That seems unfair. Yeah, so I do this because of the community. I keep making the videos because it's fun. I feel like it's been good for my mental health, accepting the fact that I'm blind and I'm dealing with it the best that I can. I get to hear your guys' stories, what's going on with you. We all get to share, and I feel like all my friends enjoy this. It's fun when Brooks comes over and does these, and when I go surfing with Nisha and Josh and Brooks, and when Banana gets to come in and talk to you guys, like it's all just fun. It's all fun. And then, I guess I get overly defensive when people are like, this is obviously just a money scam because like it's so not. It's so not. All the equipment in this studio right here. I don't know how much you can see on this view. This is like a $500 mixing board. This is an $800 microphone. There's like a $400 monitor over there, which is set up for Brooks. There's a $4,000 camera right there. I've got a couple $100 worth of lighting. The sign over there, $180 on that thing. Like it costs a lot to put this stuff on, and I don't do it to try and get a financial return. I just enjoy it. I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not Eric. I'm not one of those guys that turn this into my living. And also, there's a lot of other blind creators that have made their living sharing their story, and that's all they've done, and it's great. Ooh, let's see what this one is.
Ada Watts to tip $5 through Super Chat. So does this buy me a video? Do you any good recommends on microbreweries around there?
I don't know if it bought you a video, but it gives you an answer. Good microbrew, like microbrews around here. I mean, even the microbrews are kind of like big in San Diego. Like I like Carl Strauss Brewing is a good one here in San Diego. There's I don't even know if the microbrews are even micro anymore because they're all selling pretty big numbers. What's one of my favorite beers around here? I've become less of a beer guy and more of a just like I like something interesting. Like I just want something that's got like some good flavor to it. I'll have to get back to you on. I think Banana might know some of the names of the microbreweries in the San Diego area. I've gone on tastings. I've actually gone on mead tastings around here. And Banana and I did a wine tasting trip a while ago. So I'll put the names of some of them in the comments after the show's over. I'll have to ask Banana, or maybe when she comes in here at 6:30, we can ask her. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, like, I feel like a lot of other blind creators do make this their living, and that's a question. Someone asked me last night, like, would I want my eyesight back? I'm like, obviously, like, absolute 1,000,000%. I wonder if you're a blind creator and you make your whole living on your channel, like being blind and doing blind advocacy and talking to blind groups and talking about blindness, and they come along and offer you your eyesight back, like, what do you do? Like, me, I just shut down the channel and go about my life and enjoy it. Maybe I wouldn't shut down the channel. Like, if they gave me my eyesight back, I feel like you guys would at least want to know what I was doing with my eyesight. I feel like if they gave me my eyesight back, I'd change it to like not blind surfer Pete Gustin. But then, I could show you what I was doing. Maybe I'd be driving a car. Maybe I'd be driving a motorcycle. Maybe it'd be hang gliding, parasailing, doing something exciting out there in the wide world. But I wouldn't worry so much about the channel going away if I got my eyesight. Like, I think that would be a fantastic trade. I will trade the channel for if someone wants to give me their eyesight, you can have my 2.5 million subscribers. I'll trade that one for one. I said I was going to get to some calls tonight, so we'll get to some calls. More calls when Banana gets in. We're going to do the Check Pete's voicemail. Oh, am I even on the right camera? There's so much stuff over here. Did I break the text lady already? Did the text lady already die? Jenny, I don't know if you guys noticed last night, but Jenny, the text lady. Show chat.
Add red amusement says motorcycle.
Oh, so someone said something.
Repeat message.
Repeat
Add
message.
redneck amusement says motorcycle.
Motorcycle. I would.
Devil's Advocate 2354 says farming with Pete.
Farming with Pete.
Add three
I could
piece
do
the goat
that.
Says, would you give up surfing?
Would I give up surfing? No, I'd probably do. I don't know. I feel like there'd be so many things that I'd want to do. I mean, that would be one of them. I'd like to go out surfing with good eyesight just to be like, oh, this is what it's like to read a wave, to know that a wave is coming. Like, that would be kind of exciting as opposed to just like guessing all the time, last minute late drop in. Yeah, so I got the backup chat lady running because the main chat lady already died on me. Come on, Jenny, the chat lady. I don't know if you guys noticed that last night. I did lose the chat lady pretty early on, but fortunately, I got some backups. All right, I'm going to put the phone number.
Maze Puzzles asks, would you skydive?
No, I don't think I would want to skydive. I think that would just be There's a guy. I'm blanking on his name right now. He was the voice of FX, another voiceover guy, and the guy died skydiving. And I'm like, oh, that's such a.
At Curtis Ball T5Q2D said, "What is your fave song?"
What is your fave song? Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. Although my favorite song like changes every other day. Like some days I'm just into a song and another day I'm into a different song.
At Awasta tip $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Awasta.
I hear you, Pete. I think I would give up all my savings for at least one good eye.
Yeah.
I have RP.
Yeah, people don't understand like what it's like to have eyesight and then not have eyesight. Like, yeah, you'd give up quite a bit to get it back. Yeah, skydiving. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I think that's a Twitch follow. You can follow me on Twitch at Pete Gustin. But skydiving, like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the falling sensation, so it just wouldn't be enjoyable for me. And then if I died doing it, like, can you imagine if I got my eyesight back and then I died? Like, how lame would that be? I feel like I'd have to start slow. I wouldn't go out and do like all the crazy like adventures that I'm thinking about immediately, because I'd hate to go out and bite it. Like my first week having good eyesight, I'd be like, that was lame. All right, I'm gonna take at least one phone call before Banana gets here. Then I'm gonna check Pete's voicemail, because I like giving a bunch of people a chance to hear their voices after calling in. But 760-517-6844 is the phone number. First live caller of the day. Who's this?
Hey, Pete, it's Josh, also known as Amaze Puzzles.
What's going on, Josh? How you doing?
Well, it's funny. We were just talking about the skydiving thing.
Yeah.
And, one thing that one vote I'd like you to maybe put in the maybe column is because, for one, the falling sensation only lasts whenever you initially get out of the plane.
Yeah.
But then after that, the sensation, it's all about the sound of the wind going past you and the feeling of it. And then the absolute silence whenever your chute pops and you're just hanging there in the air. It is such a interesting a split reality, almost, from the chaos of falling to all of a sudden you're floating.
I did parasailing once, and I noticed that when I was up parasailing behind the boat, we got up to a certain level and it got like dead silent and very quiet. But I did an iFly once on my birthday, one of those inside skydiving things. And we were spinning in circles and circles. And then by the time I got down, I felt like I was going to puke on my pants. I was like, oh, I don't like that sensation.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think I would like that very much either. But I was going to ask you a question. I decided that I'm going to ask you a question that you've been asked before, but I just haven't heard the answer of.
Okay.
And so just bear with me, okay? Because so since you did lose your sight, and you have had sight during your life, do you see in your dreams?
I got about 3 or 4 different videos about that one. I've been doing this channel so long, it's like changed in the first couple years of my videos and doing this channel. I was seeing really crappy in my dreams, and I used to be like tortured. I'd have dreams where like I'd lose Skylar, like my little dog, and I could hear her feet and I could hear her collar jingling and jangling, but I couldn't see her. Now in my dreams, I close my eyes at night, and I know that as soon as my inner eye, my dream eye opens up, I'm going to be seeing perfectly. And it's really trippy. Like in my dream, I see really, really, really well. Every once in a while, people will still, like, I'll dream them at a restaurant, and in the dream, I'm looking at the menu and I can read it. I can see right there. It says filet mignon, porter rib. But I'll still turn to the person next to me in the dream and be like, hey, can you read this to me? And it's super, like, that part kind of like trips me out. Like I can see it, but I'm still acting like I can't see it. It's dreaming for me has become very, and then I wake up. So, I have like a good 8-hour night of sleep, and I've been dreaming all night and seeing stuff. And then I wake up and I open my eyes and it's just this blur with nothing, just some light taken in. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Oh man, I appreciate you answering that, because I know that you hate getting asked the same questions over and over again, but that's fascinating to me, especially the way you say that. I would just sleep all the damn time.
I know.
Man.
I know. I mean,
that's
who was it? There was one of the Eastern philosophers. Like I think it was Sun Tzu. I can't remember. He dreamt he was a butterfly, and when he woke up, he was Sun Tzu. But then he thought maybe the dream is Sun Tzu, and he's actually the butterfly. Like, Am I actually, can I actually see in the real world? And I dream that it's bad. Like maybe this is the dream. Maybe I dream that I have all these followers and a big voiceover career and I'm married to this great woman. Maybe that's all the dream. I don't know. Hard,
Right.
hard to tell. But thank you for the call. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try and bust through these right now. Hold on, there's so many buttons I gotta press. I gotta press. Wait, which one is it? I gotta press that one, then that one, and then I gotta press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now it's time to check Pete's voicemail on the Blind Surfer Show.
So this is the number that you can call during the show to talk to me. And we're going to take more live calls when Banana gets here. It'll be Talk to Banana instead of just boring old me. But if you dial 760-517-6844 anytime that I'm not on the air, you have your chance to leave a message. It's apparently easier to get, obviously easier to get through when I'm not live. And then I have a friend go through the messages, give me the best ones, and then I try and answer the questions. So we'll do let's say we go through 5 of those right about now, and we will see what we got. And we'll get to the live calls a little bit later. So many buttons. Here's one. There we go.
Hello, Pete. I just wanted to know, what was the easiest adaptation you made when becoming blind? What turned out to be a lot easier than you thought it would be? Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Easiest adaptation I made when going. Everything was hard. Like everything. Everything obviously became more difficult, like little things I could do just by like working on a computer, just like looking at the computer versus having to figure out how to use it on text to speech, walking down a street. Like how easy is walking down a street when you can see? Like that is a pretty simple thing. I do remember living in Manhattan. I lived in Manhattan 2000, 2001, and like everybody's playing that like game of chicken. Like you're just like walking at each other and like who's going to move at the last second. For some reason, I always feel like I was the person that moved. And I just kept saying to myself, like, one of these days I'm not going to move. And then we're going to smash into each other and we'll see how that goes. But I was moved at the last minute. I think the easiest adaptation was the one that it was so hard to make. But then when I did it, I was like, oh, I should have done this years ago. And that was just simply telling my partner, telling Banana, like how bad my eyesight was. And that was an adaptation because I spent years trying to hide it, like pretending I could read things, pretending I could see stuff. Pretending I was just more visually functional than I was. And I was doing that with Banana for like a couple of years. And finally, like one day I came clean. I'm like, you just have to assume, she's like, what do you see? What can you see? I'm like, basically, you're safe to assume I can see nothing. She's like, what? What about all those times? I'm like, yeah, I was mostly faking. I was mostly early preparation or just agreeing like, oh, did you see that seagull over there? I'm like, oh, yeah, totally, that seagull. But once I adapted and accepted and told her, like, I can't see stuff, then all of a sudden my life became, like, so much easier because she was actually able to understand and help me out much better. So I guess it was the hardest adaptation to make, but once I did it, it made life so much easier. Let's see here.
Hi, Pete. I was hoping that you could offer some insight. I wanted to ask, what is the best etiquette when it comes to helping or assisting a blind or visually impaired person out in public or in general, in the setting of maybe a stranger you've never met before but you want to offer help, or someone you already know who's blind or visually impaired? What is the best, least awkward way to offer practical help?
Best,
Thank you.
least awkward way to offer help. See, the thing is about this, there is no like one size fits all. Like everybody's different, and some people, if you offer them help, they'll almost take it as an insult. They'll be like, I'm fine, I don't need help, and that is a real reaction. Sometimes people, they're struggling, but they're doing it, and then someone coming and offering them help, they can get like a little. And I don't even think that if they could see you coming, I think that might be the biggest problem. Is obviously a blind person doesn't see you coming, so you need to approach it like, hey, like gently, like let them know that you're talking to them. Try and get their attention. Like, blind people are pretty good at knowing where voices are coming from. So, auditorily direct yourself at them and just announce that you're there in a nice way. There's a video. Me and Josh were walking down in the village behind me here, and some guy just got like all excited that he saw me out in public, and he jumped on me basically. He's like, "Hey, you're the blind surfer!" And I told him like, you almost gave me a heart attack. Like, cause I don't know you're coming. All of a sudden you're up and you got your arm around my shoulder. I'm like, oh my God. So I think approach them as gently, but as deliberately as possible. And everybody can use a different degree of help. Sometimes it's zero help. Sometimes they need a lot of help. I gotta check this.
6:25 p.m.
All right. Banana's going to be in here soon. So, I remember one time in particular, I found myself at a intersection behind my house where the light was out, like the light that the crosswalk, not the light, the beeping thing, the crosswalk beeping thing was out, and it's a major intersection, and I was totally freaked out. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to cross this thing on my own because there was no bloop bloop tell me it was safe, and literally a fan was like, hey, you're Pete Gustin, right? Like in his car, pulled over. It was easy for him to get my attention because he knew my full name. And I was like, yeah. He's like, do you need help? And I was like, actually, I do. Then the guy parked his car. He told me he parked it like in the middle of the intersection, put on his hazard lights, came over and like helped me cross the street. And at that moment, I was like, oh, thank God. Like I found myself at a bit of a loss. Like I didn't know how to cross that road at that time because the thing that I relied on, the beeping thing, was out. So I'd say if you encounter a blind person in the wild, gently just make sure that they know that you're talking to them, and politely ask, and don't grab them by the arm. I did have an incident at SeaWorld. This girl was trying to help me. She was trying to take me from one side of a dolphin tank to another side, and she just came up and grabbed my arm and started walking like full speed. And I knew we were like right next to a pool, and I was like, oh my God, like I'm used to Banana guiding me or Josh or Brooks or Nisha. And this woman just like grabbed me by the elbow and started walking like full speed. And I was like, I am uncomfortable because I don't know if she knows that I can't see. Like, what if there's something that I got to step over? It was frightening. She did not approach me gently, ask if I need any help. She just grabbed me and kind of took me on my way. That was scary.
Hello, my name is Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
I'm a big fan of your channel.
Cool.
I don't know, you just have like the talented, style, dramatic of the voice that you do, this summer, new hard hating. Like, it inspired me to try to train my voice. I just wanted to know maybe if you have any tips, to try to get me in the business of narrating, movies and stuff like that.
Oh,
thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.
He wants to jump right into doing movies. Movies are the it's the top 1% of the top 1% of the business, and if you get one, you should be ecstatic. That's a end of the business that you spend 10, 15 years working towards. But I can give you some general advice, and it is to find your own voice. A lot of people, I remember when I very first started getting shots at movie trailers, I was listening to some of the bigger guys. You guys would know their names, but Ben Patrick Johnson, Scott Rummel, Bill Ratner, and I'd listen to these guys that were booking trailers, Marvel's Avengers in theaters Friday, and I was trying to read like they were reading, and that wasn't the point because those guys already existed. Like you don't want to do the read of someone else because they'll just hire that person. If you're trying to get into voice acting, and if you're trying to do a YouTube channel, if you're trying to do anything in the creative field, or that's even remotely creative, the best thing you can do for yourself is find your own voice. Because we all have our own unique voice. Everybody's got a unique take on things, a unique sound, unique delivery, cadence. We all bring something unique to this world. So trying to copy someone else. Now, if you're going to be doing trailers, you got to do it like people do trailers, in theaters this Friday. We kind of pulled back, kind of quiet. Like, you don't want to be like, my voice is like this and in theaters this Friday. Like, don't do that. Like, figure out how the industry basically works, but bring your own take to it. You got to bring your own personality. So I'd say that for voice acting. I'd say that for any type of creative endeavor whatsoever. Let's see, we got a couple more here. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Hey.
If you like Legos and if you ever built one, how do you know where to put them on like the Lego set? Like what pot they go in? And then I was also wondering, what is your favorite show or TV series or movie?
Somebody asked me about the favorite show.
For your time.
Yeah, no problem. I did enjoy the Lord of the Rings like so much. Those were so good, and I had like just enough vision to enjoy those. Legos are so effing complicated now, and I know I've been told that they have like a Braille set of Legos, but like I don't know Braille, so I'm not really into that. Someone sent me a Lego beach house. It's I think it's the heck is the name of the video? Oh, I know the call queue is full. We'll start doing the live call shortly. I promise. But when I was a kid, like in the 80s, like Legos where you just had this big pile of Legos and you just put together what you wanted. You're like, hey, look, I made a house. It kind of looks, like a shack. But the Legos now, they're so complicated. They're so in depth and they're so detailed. When Brooks and Banana and I made the Lego beach house, it definitely, I think if you go to YouTube and you type in like blind surfer Legos, you should see, the video, but it was damn near impossible. Like there was like 30 bags of Legos and they had to go in the right place in the right order. And for the sake of the video, like Brooks and Banana were telling me like, okay, you can put these ones on, but it was like definitely requiring like directed intervention from them. Legos now, I mean, it's funny, they do make ones for blind people, the Braille ones, but the regular ones are not exactly blind friendly. I downloaded their app. And the funny thing is the app wasn't text-to-speech friendly. Like it didn't even work with text-to-speech. I was like, all right, this like Legos are not for me. Let's see, let's do one more because I think Banana's going to be coming in shortly. One more from Check Pete's voicemail.
Can you do whittling? And if you do,
oh, this is funny.
Like, would you ever wear, well, of course you would wear gloves, but like, wear gloves, like cut through, not cut through, like non-cuttable gloves. I would suggest you do whittling. Pretty fun.
He's suggesting I do whittling. I just got a message. Let's see. All right, Banana will be here in 5 minutes. Everybody get ready for live calls in 5 minutes. 5 minutes and counting. I wonder if she's listening and she heard me saying that she'll be in here soon. That's funny because the fourth message I took was someone asking me about Legos, and I did a video about Legos. And then this dude's like, "Have you done whittling?" There is a whittling video. It's an unboxing video. Someone sent me a whole whittling kit, and he said like, obviously you'd wear gloves, like you'd wear gloves, right? Funny thing is, I couldn't feel what I was doing when I was trying to whittle and I was holding the gloves, and I need like this tactile ability to like feel what I'm doing and where I was holding it. And also I was trying to do the video. Someone pointed this out to me. They're like, whittling is a hobby that's supposed to take a lot of time. Like you're supposed to take time with it. And it should be like multiple days. I was trying to whittle a surfboard out of a block of wood in the course of like half a day, because there's only so much time I can dedicate to these things. And like, one, that was not a thing. And two, because I was doing it barehanded, like I'd whittle, and then I needed to feel what I was doing. So I was doing it without gloves, and by the end, people noticed in the video, the block of wood was like kind of stained brown, and I bled all over it. Whittling didn't seem to be for me for a number of reasons. I don't have a lot of patience for it. I wanted it to go kind of quickly, and it's not like I was like slicing at my hands really, really hard. But every once in a while I'm holding close to where I wanted to whittle, and it was just like nick here and there. Every once in a while I kept, and I knew I was going to do it. Like I could have avoided it, but I had to work so close to my hand and the knife that I just kept nicking myself every now and then. So whittling was not exactly my favorite hobby, but I'm always willing to try stuff. I'll try anything. That was for an unboxing video.
Plan to go this year or next?
Someone's going this year or next somewhere. I didn't mean to fire that off. That was Check Pete's voicemail. Like I said, if you guys don't get through today and you want to leave a message and have it heard on Check Pete's voicemail, give me 5 minutes until the show ends, and then dial 760-517-6844, and you can hear that. I'm sorry, I just got distracted by something beeping in my ear. And you'll be able to leave a voicemail.
At Devils.Advocate2354 said we should try whittling a bar of soap to start with. Pete, the best way to learn.
Yeah, that would have been a smart idea. Just doing a bar of soap, and then I could get like a sense of like the hobby.
Puzzle said the Alamo is super cool too, if you dig history.
I think he's saying that. That's Joel. I think he's from Texas.
At SarahCam7808 asks, it didn't drop your call, La Mataya?
And so is Sarah, and so is Zen Moon Master. We have like so many Texas people that listen to this. Look at me talking like a real blind guy. Instead of saying watch the show, I said listen to the show. Since Banana is going to be in here in 5 minutes, I hope I won't disappoint the first caller, because they'll just end up talking to boring old me and Sam the chicken over there. Let me put up the phone number. We're asking for callers that are 18 plus, pretty please. I will grab. Hold on, I gotta hit something to make sure. Yeah, I need to make sure that I'm in the right thing at the moment. I'll grab this call, put them on hold, let them know that they're there, taking calls now, and once Banana gets here, there's a couple things I want to do with her, but we'll be taking a bunch of calls. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. You are the second caller of the evening. Who's this?
This is Henrik from Escondido.
Hey, Henrik, how's it going?
Sorry about that. I'm trying to turn off my Kindle.
No problem.
So, okay, just a moment. Okay. First, I missed your show last night because the power went off in my mobile home park and my router died.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next, I got a shirt recently that says, "Who needs perfect vision when you have perfect jokes?"
That's pretty good. I like that. I'm surprised I haven't gotten that one for a blind guy unboxing yet. I got one. Someone sent me a Star Wars themed one. It says, "I don't use sight, I use the Force," is one someone sent me.
Yeah. Okay. Next, my favorite coffee place, Black Rock Coffee Bar, 1906 East Valley Parkway.
Okay, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing a lot of plugs for random businesses here. I don't know that place. I generally try not to do plugs on the program, but I'm glad you enjoy your favorite coffee place. I'm not a coffee guy. I don't drink coffee. I'm not into it. I drink and only recently, like I'm more into energy drinks because like I enjoy energy drinks. Like I like the flavor of them. I did a whole energy drink taste test review. There's a whole series of videos on the channel called Blind Guy Taste Test, and we did a taste test of a bunch of energy drinks. And at that time, I was like just acquiring my like sweet tooth for energy drinks. I liked Prime. Like Prime was making a good energy drink, but these days now, like I drink Celsius and they have like 15 different flavors, and C4 Energy, they have like 15 different flavors. Every energy drink company has a bunch of different ones, and they're all pretty good. Like I enjoy it. I enjoy having an energy drink. I usually take it between like 2 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that gets me through the end of the day. To me, coffee's like beer in that like you have to acquire the taste for it. And like, why? Why do I want to acquire the taste for coffee? Like some people love their coffee, and to me, it's just bitter grossness. So I never got around to. I mean, I've had a couple in my life where if you put in like 15 sugars and a bunch of cream, I'm like, hey, that's pretty good, but that's not coffee anymore. There's a Beastie Boys line. I like my sugar with coffee and cream. Which is basically how I feel about coffee. Like you just put a bunch of sugar and cream in there, but that's not really drinking a coffee now, is it?
At Johnny BC said Alani Nu Cherry Bomb is the best energy drink after Red Bull.
I don't know that one. I've never had that
At
one.
Amaze Puzzle said, I think I like the creamer more than the coffee.
Yeah, same here. And Red Bull doesn't have a lot of caffeine in it compared to the other ones. And for me, Red Bull's a funny one. If I drink a Red Bull at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it starts to hit me like at 10. For some reason, for other people, it's supposed to like last for 5 hours. For me, the Red Bull like kicks in after 5 hours, and then it like keeps me up all night. That one, and the other, what's another one that acts weird? Oh, 5 Hour Energy. You know, like there's different kinds of energy, and I've said this before. I think I said it in the review. 5 Hour Energy. When I take that one, it gives me the type of energy that you have like after you've like gotten into an argument with someone. Like I'm like jittery in like kind of a bad way. So I'm not a huge fan of the 5 Hour Energy shot. I mean, obviously it's something different. It's a little shot as opposed to the big can. But those things totally make me jittery, and I don't know why.
At Rear4978 said, give me 2 espressos and I'm good.
2 espressos and she's good. That is Jenny
At
the chat lady, by the way.
Devils.advocate 2354 said Beastie Boys.
Banana? Oh, you're here? I thought I heard your voice. You gonna try and squeeze in? Yeah, you actually got Sam the chicken's taking up your space. You want to toss him, or you want to get him between the two of us?
What would you prefer?
Whatever makes you more comfortable. You never actually get to be comfortable on the couch.
I know. I don't think I'm feeling the chicken.
Okay, well, if you want to take, no, it's okay. If you want to take Sam the chicken and get him out of here, and then you hop in. I forgot. Did I leave? I hope that there's headphones attached to that microphone. Please. Okay, goodness. I kind of forgot to do that later. So there's at least hi.
Hi.
You smell fantastic.
Thank you. I showered.
Thank you. I'm a clean person. There is, once you get your headphones and your microphone, there's a couple things before we get to the Talk to Banana. That's a follow. Someone followed just because you sat down and you're so pretty, Banana.
Says the blind guy.
That was just for you. Is your microphone anywhere near your face?
Skylar is blocking it with her head.
Oh, hi,
But I
Skylar.
do have a question. Do I have to put the second one in for any reason? Because you know I hate that.
No, not well. At a certain point, when we get to there's a wave. Yes, you not now. You don't have to right now.
Okay.
Oh, I can feel she just like settled in right between the two of us.
So nice.
That is super cute. So, but I have something up here that I'm taking my guess. You haven't seen this yet, and I haven't seen it at all. But someone, to me, it feels like they mailed us matching shirts, and I don't. This is for a blind guy unboxing.
I'm already smiling.
So to me, I actually put this shirt on because I feel like the shirt that they gave us has bunny ears on it.
This is too funny.
Okay. Is it bunny ears?
I never know what my role is. Am I supposed to tell you what's going on?
Yeah, I did my best. I couldn't figure out what the heck it was.
So it says peace, love, banana, and then there's a peace sign in yellow, a heart for love in yellow, and a banana wearing sunglasses with kind of like a hip, like being like peace and love, man.
Oh, and are they both this? Is it? We both got the same shirt.
Yep.
Okay.
That was loud, sorry.
Yeah, it was very loud. So the bunny ears that I was feeling, that's a heart.
I guess so.
Oh, can you see where I was coming with that? Like this feels like
Totally.
Okay. Yeah. And then there's a heart. What size do they think I am? Is that the sticker for the size?
I didn't wear my glasses.
You're supposed to wear.
It says a large.
Oh well, that might be a little. Okay.
Mine seems like the perfect size.
What size did you get?
I don't know. I don't small.
Okay. Can I put my shirt on now?
I mean, no, Pete. Come on.
What? I can't. What?
You're not going to take your shirt off on. No.
I mean, okay.
The answer is no.
I mean, people see. Have you ever watched the channel? People see me with my shirt off all the time.
I think that's weird.
I'm a surfer and I'm at the beach.
Would you like me to out your age?
No, but what my age? If you want to judge me by my abs, how old do you think I'd be?
I'm not engaging in this.
All right. Do you want to?
It's kind of throwing me off that normally when I sit here with Brooks, first of all, I can't believe how much like cushion and height he has. Usually I'm in some like quicksand hole like, in the middle over here.
Yeah. So
I'm like, wow, I'm like a real sized person.
Yeah. Well, you sit in the crack.
Yeah, I sure do. And
Yeah.
it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I can't see us. So if you were to say like, hey, can you see this on the monitor to reference anything? The answer would be no.
Well, I hope that the screen isn't out. Can you not see the screen?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It says screenshot cover. There's a picture of scissors.
What? What do you mean?
Everything I just said.
So we're not. Are we? Can people see us?
Probably. It's probably just like.
I wonder what that's all about. Hold on, now I want to go to YouTube and make sure that people are actually seeing us. You. Where's me? Blind Surfer P Custom. That's me. Oh, live now. This is what people are seeing right now. Are we on that screen?
I don't see anything live.
Blind Surfer P Custom. Verified. Heading. More actions. Search. Button. Back. Button. Search. More actions.
Yeah, you're right.
Custom. Verified. Heading.
I hope we're on the air. You got me a little worried there, Banana.
Hub Famous said came over from YouTube to help the numbers on Twitch.
Okay, thank you.
At Dank MF Angel said, hey guys.
I think that they'd be telling us if we weren't on live. Okay, here we go. This should be.
At Dank MF Angel said, hey Riri.
Okay.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Amaze
but I
Puzzle
can't
said,
see anything.
lols, what do you mean?
Well, I
Everything
don't.
I just said.
I don't know why you can't see us.
Hub
I don't know what's
Famous
covered
said
up
you
on
are
the
live
screen.
on Twitch.
Okay, that's good. Good to know I'm live on Twitch and we're live on YouTube. Hopefully you'll be able to see these. I was going to do a couple of. We're going to get to the calls, but I want to do a couple catch waves with Pete. Is that okay?
I'm not going to be able to see them. I can tell you.
You will
that.
definitely be able to see them.
Okay.
I promise you 1,000,000% you'll be able to see them.
Okay.
Now it's time to catch a wave with Pete.
So the first one is actually it's one that Josh caught, and I think maybe you can talk about it, Banana. How and I didn't understand because I started this channel with Josh, and he was always able to film like my entire wave every time, and I kind of like took that for granted.
Yeah, he has confidence. He just doesn't stress, and he just does what he does surfing, and then puts the camera on him.
Yeah, I mean he gets in really early. He gets up. He's got the thing like lined up, and that's a very difficult thing to do. Like my other coaches, Josh is like a natural at it. So let's put the screen share up, and this one you will be able to see. It's going to take up the whole screen, I swear, or at least I hope so. I'm trying to will this into existence.
Okay, there you go. That's Nisha filming. No, it's Brooks.
Definitely Josh.
Yeah, it's Brooks filming. Nisha trying to film you.
Did I get it? Oh, I was recording.
So that was Josh. He, he popped up. He got me on the wave, and then he had to turn around and look and make sure that it hit the record button.
Nice.
So he's got some skill with that. And then I got one more. This is you capturing this one, Banana. And it was a day when the waves were like big and weird and bumpy, and you were in a weird position. And I ended up being alone. It was like it was a weird day. You might need your other earbud for this one. It all depends. I think it got captured in mono. Okay. Most likely.
Really should be standing up. Oh, there we go. That was cool. I wonder if he made that decision on his own.
I did. I was all by myself.
It seemed like it. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun when I can go out there and just kind of catch one by myself and feel the wave and pop up and get into it. Do you remember that day at all? It was a weird day for everything. Like I got separated from Brooks. The ocean and the beach were like at the same level. You said I kept disappearing behind waves and everything.
I mean, so many days were like that. I would have no idea. The only thing I can say, I said I really should be standing, which means like it was later in the filming years where I had decided to bring a chair.
Yeah, and that's comfy. All right, we'll do the thing, everybody. Unless I just hung up on somebody. Oh no, here we go. Let's
Now we open up the phone lines for your chance to talk to Banana.
The lines are full, Banana. Everybody's been dying to talk to you, and I didn't take any calls last night. So you want to get right to them?
Let's do it.
All right, 760-517-6844. It's your chance to talk to Banana. Who's this? Hello, hello. They're making noise. This is a bad start.
I know. And I've never sat here without being able to see the live stream, so I'm like...
So what's on the screen? I can hear that. What is on the screen in front of you?
It's just like the little, it says screenshot cover, I don't know, come at me, ask me anything.
Okay. Well, I don't know why we're not up there.
It's probably like the easiest, like little, like.
I'm sure if you just click something on the left,
exactly,
it'll come back. But we have been in, I'm going to hang up on that. The person is still, I have to hang up on you because you're not, I'm going to blow you up and hang up on you. The lines are full, so we should be able to get to a fair amount of calls. If people would like to say hello and realize that they're on 760-517-6844, let's see if this person is paying attention. I can hear him already. You there?
Hi.
Hey, who's this?
It's Heather from New Jersey. The one originally from New Jersey. Now I live in Mass, but the one that has retinitis pigmentosa and Stargardt.
I didn't know you moved. Wait, did you move recently?
No, I'm originally from New Jersey. I grew up in New Jersey, and that's where I got diagnosed. And then I came up to Rhode Island in Massachusetts about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely heard part of that story.
I remember sometimes.
I remember the Rhode Island part.
Oh yeah. What's going on tonight?
Not too much. I mean, it's a pretty cold night over here. It's actually pretty cold, surprisingly. Which it was like hot last week, up to like 89 degrees last week, and now it's just like going down into the 40s. It's like, are you kidding me?
I heard that the runners were excited for the marathon on Monday because it only got up to like 48 degrees during the race time.
Yes, they were happy about it.
Yeah.
They were happy about it. I was like, that's right, because I saw it on Monday, because I was like, the Boston Marathon in this cold weather? Forget it. I'm not going out.
Yeah, they enjoyed it, but the spectators not so much.
The Boston Marathon has a history of not having good weather on that day. Yeah.
That was the 130th running, the one that just happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one bad thing about that is it has a bad rep because of what happened with the bombing.
Well, of course. Yeah. I was going to take the kid I nannied to the marathon that day, and I swear I don't remember if it was like weather or I was like, it seems like a lot of effort. I don't know. Like something made me be like, I'm going to change the plan.
Well, Good thing you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, who knows? Like,
right.
I could have been in a safe spot, but also it was like, literally the plan that morning was to take Kyle to the Boston Marathon.
Yeah, I mean, the better seat you got, the worse your chances were of having something bad because it happened right at the finish line. All those poor people that thought they like, this is the best spot, this is the best site I've ever gotten, and then that went down. Besides tragedy and terrorism, what else is going on?
Well, I'm finally getting results from from the Social Security Administration so that I can get like my SSDI, but I'm also working with services for the blind and visually impaired in my state to see if I can actually get training and go back to work though.
That's great.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, both things are good. You're like making progress in both.
Yeah, I mean that would be great. There are organizations in Massachusetts. I feel like Massachusetts with the Commission for the Blind was a pretty good organization in terms of rehabilitation and job training and stuff. Out here in California, there was we couldn't find anything. I mean, I didn't need rehabilitation and training, but like there was no actual like state commission for the blind, which I found to be bizarre.
I want to give a random shout out to Mass Health,
Okay,
which is also an excellent government funded program. Like it's actually like I got good medical care on.
All right, that's what a government insurance program. That's what they need. They need a plug here on the program.
And, I mean, I haven't lived in Massachusetts for 10 years, but just want to give props to whoever was behind that, like way back.
I think it was maybe Romney. I'm not really sure. Anyway, 760-517-6844. Who's this? Hello.
Hello, Pete. This is Samuel from Texas.
Hey, Samuel. How's it going? I've gotten a handful of your messages and checked Pete's voicemail. I appreciate your thoughtful questions.
Oh yeah, man. Well, in that first one with that, I was like so like nervous and didn't know what to say, and so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do an Optimus Prime thing. I really didn't mean to be so rude by that, but
he made fun of Optimus Prime.
I was like, man, he probably hates me.
Wow.
He showed me how he would have done Optimus Prime, and I was like, oh, all right then.
Okay.
But hey, give me some content, and you keep coming back for more, so I got to appreciate that.
Also, Pete doesn't hate a challenge.
Well, I mean, I hate when I offend someone that I respect. I got to fix it when I do that. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
I guarantee he likes a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't actually offended. I just kind of laughed. I was like, ha ha ha.
Oh, cool.
Wait, how would you have done your ha ha ha?
Oh, yeah, you want to mock my laugh too? How would you do ha ha ha?
Okay, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. What else is going on?
But Pete, I did have a couple things that I've wanted to say, but I didn't want to make a message too long. So do you mind if I get like through one or two things and I'll be good?
Sure, we can try.
He's telling us to be
cool. Okay, so the first one, I've told you about my wife, and she's visually impaired. I was curious of if you know any good ways that it would be like easy to pay for seeing eye dog, because I'm going into the military and doing that. You're comfortable, but you don't just make a whole lot of money. And I've heard that the seeing eye dog can be like $70,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, as an 18-year-old in the military, I wouldn't be able to afford that.
Yeah. I mean, that's if you're trying to jump the line and pay for one on your own. There's a bunch of organizations out there that will, you can apply and they'll provide one to you for free, but you've got to do a lot. You've got to go to their campus. Oftentimes you have to go through training. You got to get certified. I mean, they will provide them for free, but you have to, I mean, the reason that I can remember the one that we looked into, Banana, they were like, you have to come and live with us for like
3 months or
yeah,
something.
it was, I'm not sure if it was 3 months, but it might've been 10 weeks.
Okay.
It was, and I'm like, I can't take 10 weeks off from work to go because they want to pair you with the right dog. And they don't want to just like send one dog to you. And so you got to go meet all their dogs and you got to like develop a rapport with them. And then you got to get trained with them. I mean, if your wife has the time and the ability, you should definitely look for one of those. But otherwise, yeah, there's private organizations that'll train them and they kind of charge you through the nose. But I mean, it's as far as I know, the people that have guide dogs swear by them and love them. And it is kind of a game changer.
Yeah, we don't have any kind of inside scoop as to specifically help, but what Pete was just saying, like it is the people that we know that we've met who are blind with a service dog, like it's like night, like they say it's like they wouldn't know what to do without the dog.
Molly navigates. When she's using Elton, her guide dog, Molly Burke, another blind creator. I'm telling other people that she doesn't use her cane. She says she doesn't even need the cane.
Yeah, the dog's better than the cane.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, what was your other question?
So my other thing was on my second voicemail. I think you were on with Brooks. I talked about how you've helped me a lot with knowing what to do for my wife. I said I've been watching since I was in 8th grade, you mapped out that I could be about a sophomore in high school. And this is one thing I'm expecting a lot of people to not really believe, but we're actually both seniors in high school. It was something we knew we'd get it done, but we figured we might as well adjust to living together before trying to adjust to living together and military life.
Yeah.
And so, like, I get out of school super early and I go work full time at Chick-fil-A. I also run a service like DoorDash that's specific to Texas. It's called Favor. And, you know, it's interesting being a married high schooler, but that was why the math wasn't mathing, is because it's a very one-of-one situation.
I think that's so smart, actually. Like, if the plan is definitely that you're going to the military and like you're immediately going to live together, like, why not do a trial run?
Yeah, and it was. I'm definitely glad that we did it, because we've had the last several months to kind of adapt to it. And there's so many things that, like.
1 second, Samuel. Just 1 second.
At L.T._Iron Fox tipped $3 through Super Chat.
Thanks, LT.
The side cam is super washed out and bright.
What was super? You talked over it. What was washed out and bright?
The side cam is super washed out. And
Oh,
bright.
the side
Anyways, back to.
Sorry. Well, you got to say thank you to LT.
Thank you, LT. I
Appreciate
still love that
that.
water bottle.
And that's not LT.
Okay.
That was Luke. Luke used to. Sorry, you're still there, Samuel.
Yes.
Thank you for letting me know, LT. I appreciate it. Our side cam is washed out. I don't know why.
So living together as high schoolers has been working out? Has it been okay?
For the most part. I mean, so I live in Texas, and my dad, he lives in New Mexico, and that's a 7-hour drive and a very expensive stay. And so, like, we went to go see my dad for spring break, and I was kind of relying on my tax refund to come in and, you know, help me with rent, but it didn't. And so we were kind of screwed for a little bit, but, you know, I worked real hard and we were able to pay rent. So it's definitely like learning how to adult, but then also being a senior in high school.
Wow, that's a lot all at once. That is,
Yeah.
or you could go the way that Banana and I went. You know, 12 or 13 years before we got married. Or 5 years.
That is the complete opposite of what you guys are doing.
Yeah, jumping right to it. Gonna try and get through some more phone calls tonight. We got Banana here, I'm here, and Skylar. I don't know. You can't. Apparently, we're not up on the screen, so you don't know what's on the screen. LT just spent $3 to tell us that my side cam is washed out. Way to go, Sony. But Skylar is here with us, and we're taking your calls at 760-517-6844. We'll see who's up now. Who's this?
I'm Jameson from New York.
You're a little quiet.
I got that you were from New York.
Yep.
I'm Jameson from New York.
Jameson?
Okay. What's going on?
Wait, I want to get his name right. Okay.
So, one, I really like your box.
Likes my box. That's cool. Oh,
books.
My books. Oh, have you read
Sorry,
or
I talk quietly?
That's okay.
That's okay.
Have you read or listened to one or two of them?
I'm currently reading and listening to the first one.
That was the first one I ever wrote was the first one I released was Wish. I don't think you ever did that. Actually, yeah, you read that one, Banana. All right.
So you're reading Wish or the Skill Conspiracy or Talk to Adams? Which one are you reading?
I think it is Wish.
Listen, I almost want to call bullshit, except for the fact that I'm in a book club, and a lot of times people will be like, "What book are you reading?" And I'm like, "I don't know, but it's about this."
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I appreciate the plugs of the book. Depending on where it is in the scroll, there's a little plug for my books up there. I got 4 of them available on Amazon, 4 of them available on Audible. I narrated 3 of them, and someone else narrated the 4th one because it was a female character. So if you wanna check out some really awesome fantasy fiction books, you can hit up Pete Gustin on Amazon and Audible. So I appreciate the opportunity to plug my books. But we'll see you else on the line, 760-517-6844. Who's this?
It's Henrik again. I'm sorry we got cut off before. I have a really quick question, and then I'll be done.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Audiobooks. When you pick one up, do you say you're reading or listening?
I always say reading. I think.
I think I say listening.
Because I have a friend who insists you can't read, you're blind, you're listening.
Yeah, I mean, technically correct. I feel like that's...
So are you saying that you say reading? You're like, oh, I'm reading this book?
I say reading.
Yeah. I don't think either is like right or wrong. I feel like whatever, like we're both getting like the content.
Yeah, but I feel like people, especially me, when I'm doing the show or when I know I'm on live, and I'll say something like, "I read something on Twitter this morning." People are like, "He said he read something. He saw it," and I'm like, "Oh, you know what I mean." Like it sounds weird to say I was listening to Twitter this morning. So I'm not very good at picking my
Right.
verbiage for
I mean-
being blind.
I mean, people who use Braille, do you say feeling the book?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, good point. I like it.
I was feeling my way through a book. I
Yeah.
mean, as long as people understand what you're talking about, I don't think it really matters, except if you're me, and then there's a bunch of people being like, "I knew you were faking." 760-517-6844. Talking to a bunch of you guys this evening. Talk to Banana is the segment, and who's this?
Hey guys, good evening. This is Sarah. How are y'all?
Sarah, what's going on? How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good tonight. I hope y'all are doing pretty good.
Very
Good to
good.
hear your voice.
And along with Sam.
Hey, Banana.
Sometimes I miss you because I come on too late.
Yeah, I'm rarely ever here on Wednesdays. I've just been here kind of consistently. And you look great tonight, Banana. Your hair looks pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty banana.
Appreciate that.
What's going on tonight, Sarah?
All right. I was going to give y'all either a quick entertaining story or ask y'all a question.
Last time I picked question, I answered it for you. So this time, story.
Okay, all right. It's a really quick one. It's a healthcare related thing. It was a friend of mine who is a activity coordinator at a nursing home, elderly facility. It's about a Mac Daddy with dementia.
Okay.
So basically, a friend of mine who is an activity coordinator at a residential, like an elderly residential facility, she was hosting like a ladies' game night, and during that evening, like 4 of them found out they were dating the same guy.
Oh, wow.
And so they like stormed up to his unit. It was all of them. They showed up in force. And just a backdrop, this guy has dementia. And they start banging on his door. He opens the door and he's like, "Who are you people?"
What?
And they like confront him. And he's like, "I've never seen any of you in my life. And I'm going to call security if you don't get out." And he maintains that he never met any of them, even though he'd been dating all 4 of them.
Oh, that's either a great cover story.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I was like, if everybody knows
nobody
he
could
has
figure out if
dementia.
he was lying because he had like an established history of dementia, and
Yeah.
they didn't know if either he was like the smoothest liar or his dementia was really hitting
I
hard.
kind of feel like it was a lie because you would think that he would recognize like one of them, right? Like, I don't know.
I think it was
Like,
a lie too.
I feel like it was real because you'd have to play that, like me. People are saying I'm faking. I'd have to pretend all day, every day when we're out in public, when I'm around. I have to, and this guy would have to pretend all the time. It feels like it'd be a hard con to pull off.
Yeah, well, they couldn't really get mad at him because he was known to have dementia.
great.
Like he
I love that you call him a
has
Mac
documented
Daddy.
dementia.
Do people say the
But I'll let you guys
miggity Mac?
go.
Do people still say
I
Mac
won't
Daddy?
hold up the line. Huh?
Do people still say Mac Daddy? I like that. It's a great term.
he was the Mac Daddy of
Say
that
what?
nursing home.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, Mac Daddy. Yeah. I mean, he's of that age, so he's definitely an elderly Mac Daddy.
That's great.
Would you guys mind if I ask you a quick question to the both of you? It's gonna
Sure.
be quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I was just gonna ask you guys, what is your favorite thing about each other? Like, what is the quality of each other's that you particularly cherish? Other people may not know
geez.
about the other person, but you guys, it's particularly precious to you about the other person.
Can I go
That's
first?
it. Y'all have a
Yeah.
good night.
Thanks, Sarah. Put me on the
Thank
spot
you.
here. You got to come up with something.
My favorite thing is that your ability to grow as a person, like whether it's like learning to talk more about your feelings or it's to adjust to a new job, like you are just so open to being able to grow, and I have really admired that about you, and it's my favorite quality.
Thanks, Banana. I appreciate that. And now we're going to get to more sort of phone calls.
No, you're not gonna. I mean, come on.
I'm not sure if this is as complimentary, but I admire and love your ability to be empathetic. Your empathy with so many different situations. you do such a good job of like putting yourself in someone else's shoes and understanding that situation.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you just get, real quiet and you think about it and you get that person. Unfortunately, that also kind of turns you into a lot of people's therapist.
Whatever. That's
Sometimes.
okay. I can't help it. It's not something that's not something I've worked on. It's something I was born with. But I
Yeah.
actually have to work on like not taking on everybody's energy.
But your empathy also then some people are just empathic and it weighs them down and they're like, oh my God, this is so much to deal with. But you deal with it so well, and then you're such a natural, caring, loving person that it's impressive to witness. I
That's
don't
sweet. I think that's even more. I mean, we're equal.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have a hard time putting
We
myself.
tried.
I get so caught up in my own head and my own challenges and my own issues that sometimes I don't bother to or don't have the bandwidth to think about it from other perspectives, which you've pointed out to me, and I try and be better
No way.
about it. But that's not my natural default. I have to sit down and think about it. Whereas naturally, you're just like an amazing caretaker, empathetic person. So anyway, now we can get to another phone call. 760-517-6844. It's Pete. I think my name is in lights, unless that burned out too. Is it on? Okay. It's Banana and Skylar's down here, just kind of sleeping between us. Let's see who we got on the line right now. Hey, who's this?
Hi, it's Sarah. I've been on here once before, and I'm just curious because you posted a short about you and birds, and I wonder if your quest on befriending birds is working.
No, I still think they do. Although birds in person, me and birds in person. So the thumbnail of the video, if you see it on YouTube, is I'm paddling, getting ready to go for a wave, and a bunch of birds basically dive bomb me. People asked, "Is that?"
Pelicans? Was it
I don't know what they were, honestly.
Giant birds that seem bigger than. Oh,
I don't know. How would I know? They were birds.
Whatever. Did you feel the wind?
I did. I felt the wind and I heard like and so I kind of panicked and didn't pop up. And Nisha's like, "Good thing you didn't pop up because you would have like hit those birds."
Oh my God.
So they're always getting like
Fabio on the roller coaster.
right, and taking the pigeon to the face or whatever. But I will say, Sarah, I think we lost Sarah there. That the birds in our neighborhood, as long as I don't have to see them and interact with them, we have the prettiest sounding birds here in San Diego.
We really do.
Like
We don't have any toucans.
No toucans.
I randomly knew where you could
From
find.
Brazil for some reason. But the birds that are in our backyard do the prettiest songs. And I think if I were able to see them, there's no way they could be as pretty as they sound.
They're really not.
The hummingbird weirds me out. That thing, it just goes,
Well, they're so fast.
yeah, and it just kind of makes this like whoop noise. And you're like, what was that?
They can fly up, down, backwards.
That was loud. We get a super chat here.
At SarahCam7808 tipped $5 through
Thanks,
Super
Sarah.
Chat.
Thank you,
Y'all are
Sarah.
so stinking cute, Pete and Banana. Love you guys. Glad
We're
you both
cute.
found each other.
I'm
She
glad
approved
too.
of our answers.
Okay, that's good. It's good to know. Yeah, you have the. I want you to like reactivate your Merlin app because I want to know all these birds in the backyard. I want to know what they are.
I get really excited when I hear a woodpecker. Just fun fact.
Does a woodpecker make a noise other than tat, 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 tat?
I mean,
That's the
no,
exciting.
I feel like I know the tapping noise, and then
What's the song of a woodpecker? Do they do like a, or do they just peck on things?
I'm sure they have a song.
Okay, or maybe their
a
song is
mating
pecking.
call or whatever.
Well, thank you, other Sarah, for that call. We'll
Thank
see.
you. Yeah,
see-
thank you,
How are we in time, Banana? 7:08 p.m. You want to take a couple more?
Maybe one-ish.
Okay, one-ish. 760-517-6844. Banana says one-ish more phone calls. So we'll see who we got for the evening. Who's this?
Hello.
Hey.
My name is Ian. I'm from Washington.
Okay.
I just had a little question.
Sure.
What is something you find particularly enjoyable about being blind?
I think he's trying to circumvent the must be 18 plus thing. He started, he's like, "This is Ian. I am from Hawaii." He started deep, and then his voice got a little bit higher. What do I enjoy about being blind? Nothing at all. There's nothing enjoyable about being blind.
What? Okay, can I answer for you?
You think there's something enjoyable about being blind?
I bet it's enjoyable not to see the clutter around, the things
Please.
to do.
No, that's something that a commenter would say. Like, I'd rather see the clutter so that I could deal with it. People are like, oh, you don't want to see how horrible the world is now. I'm like, of course I do. So I could be an informed member of
Can't
society.
see how your face has aged.
Thanks
I
for
don't mean
that.
that as like rudely. I just mean like there's a lot of things that your eyes can.
I'd rather
focus on
see
this.
than I could address it like right now. Like I'm not entirely sure if I cut this area as deeply as this area, like shaved, cut it down
Yeah.
because I can't see. So I don't know.
Okay, but you have me, and I'm kind of like a nitpicker.
Well, I don't know, man. I've gone on and done this show like 10 times in a row, and you haven't checked my hair. I have no
I
idea.
can't see on the screen, so
Okay. Well, I'm right here.
I know, but what they're seeing might be a little bit different.
Well, that's true, I guess. No, I don't feel it. I feel like it benefits you. You're like, I don't have to do makeup every day, and he just imagines me super pretty.
I have news for you. I would not do makeup every day anyway.
Okay, even if I could. What if I got my eyesight back? You wouldn't like your first day. You wouldn't like try and do all sorts of makeup and be like, this is what you've been looking at. I swear.
Maybe for the first week, but any other boyfriend that I've ever, like, I'm not a everyday makeup girl.
Okay, no,
It's not going to happen no matter how good you can see.
I don't. You say I don't have to see the clutter, and sometimes I don't have to like pick up the pee stains from Skylar and stuff. I would so much rather. Like I don't like. I've mentioned this before. Like at parties, people have to like bring me plates of food and serve me.
I know, but now I know. It was kind of the comment I think was like, if you could think of like one positive, like, is there any glimmer?
No.
Okay.
There's nothing good about being blind.
All right, then you've answered the question.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. All right, we're going to do one more because that was a quick one. 760-517-6844. Banana said one more. We're doing one more, and then we're going to get out of here for the evening. And then Brooks, I think, will come back next week. Master Brooks, because he will have his master's degree. Or at least
that's fun.
He'll be very, very close to it, at least. I think he's going to be done by next week. Anyway, last call of the evening. Who's this?
It is LT. Oh, I just pushed the mute button. It is LT.
Hey, LT. Glad to hear from you.
Hey.
This camera looks great. It's the other camera that's washed out. I can't be the only one that sees it.
I wonder why. I wonder what happened
can't
with
see
that
anything
one.
this
All
time.
right, Banana. We can check. I can show it to you afterwards, and I can fix the screen. But hey, as long as we got one angle that's working, that's good to know. And I appreciate you dropping me $3 to let me know stop switching to the side camera. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's no problem at all.
What's going on tonight?
Yeah.
I think I want to start doing a stream myself. I finally got people to push me into actually downloading Streamlabs to actually do my own stuff now.
Nice.
Cool.
That's the software I use, and after about 3 months of going back and forth with them of issues, we got it nailed down finally.
Yeah, I do a lot of crazy stuff like video games and drawing and making music, and I do it all as a sock puppet. So it's like people are telling me to do it. I'm like, I really don't want to, but even my voice acting, a lot of people are interested just because I make a lot of weird voices.
I think this is a way to get your creativity out there.
Yeah.
You should absolutely don't start to stall. Like, just go for it.
I think if you have an inkling, this is what I tell people. They're like, how do you get so much done? It's because once I decide I want to do something, I do it. I don't just talk about it.
Well,
I
that's
do
my
it.
thing. I have to have a project at all times.
Yeah.
Like I need something to motivate me through the week.
I hear you. Yeah.
Well, I say go for it.
Yeah.
LT's live stream. We'll try and send people over there. They can watch you. They can watch you.
You don't have to do that. But I am pulling out my Mad Honker and doing stuff with it.
Did you say Mad Honker?
Mad honker? I mean, like, do you mean now or like when you're gonna do your own stream?
No, that's already what my YouTube is. My channel is LT Iron Fox, but
Yeah.
I've always been Mad Honker.
Okay.
Like I don't post stuff on myself. I always use my sock puppet.
LT says I'm pulling out my Mad Honker. I'm like, wait, are you going on OnlyFans? What's going on over here?
I don't even know. I'm like so
Yeah.
not in the loop.
LT has sock puppets. I don't know what to tell you. That's his form of expression.
Yeah,
Well-
it's a goose thing.
Yeah, he's one of the. All right.
I'm not gonna get a lot of spam after I look you up, am I?
You might get some interesting stuff about a Mad Honker. All right, Banana. I will
Bye,
release
That
you
was entertaining.
for the evening. That was talk to Banana. Let's see if I can fire off. You want to call it, right?
Yeah, I want to call it.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go out on that one. So thank you to everybody. We will be back next week. Thanks for all the calls. Don't forget, give me about 5 minutes after the show ends. Then you can leave voicemails for Check Pete's voicemail. Dial the phone number 760-517-6844, and you will be able to leave a voicemail that we'll play next time. Tuesday it'll be just me. Wednesday Brooks and you might not be back. I don't know. I don't know when you'll see Banana next. Thank you to everybody. And when I get you out of here, I will let you check out my Zipline adventure one last time, and then the show will end, and you can call that phone number if you have other messages you want to leave. Banana and Skylar are leaving. I am leaving, and thank you to everybody. What'd you say? Oh, okay. You're off mic, but apparently you're playing like you have a stuffed animal. Skylar is your stuffed animal? Okay, very cute. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'm gonna hit this, and this, and this. 3, 2, and 1. Whoa! That's a fast count. Oh my God, this is terrifying, but I'm not allowed to yell. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I don't know what's going on. This is really fast. Okay. I don't know where the end is. It's terrible if something flew in front of me. Okay, it's fun. I'm having fun, I swear. I really wish I could tell what was going on around me. I'm taking my glasses off, just for the feeling of the light. Woo. Whoa, there's the end. I found the end. That was horrifying. I thought I was gonna pass out in the beginning. I had nothing. It was just, all black tunnel. And it just kept accelerating and accelerating and accelerating, like, feels uncomfortable.